Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful princess. She was kind and gentle and loved by all in the kingdom. But one day a terrible dragon appeared and demanded that the princess be given to him as a bride. The king was furious and told the dragon to go away, but the dragon just laughed and breathed a huge ball of fire, scaring everyone. When the king saw how scared his daughter was, he had no choice but to agree to the dragon's demand. On the day of the wedding, the princess was taken to the dragon's lair, which was filled with gold and jewels. The princess was sad because she knew that she would never see her family again. But then she heard a sniveling sound and saw a little dragon crying in a corner. "Why are you crying?" asked the princess. "Because today is my brother's birthday," said the little dragon, "and I wanted to surprise him with a nice present. But I'm too small to get anything good." "Don't worry," said the princess, "I have an idea." She took some of her gold and jewels and gave them to the little dragon. "Go on," she said, "get your brother something nice." The little dragon was so happy that he flew off to get his brother a gift. And when he came back, the princess asked him, "What did you get him?" The little dragon opened a sack and out popped a huge ball. "I got him a ball to play with," he said proudly. But then the princess had an idea. She went outside, took a deep breath, and let out a huge gust of wind. The wind blew the ball all the way to the top of the castle. Then she turned to the little dragon and said, "Go get your brother the ball before anyone else finds it." The little dragon was so grateful to the princess for helping him that he promised to do whatever she wanted once he became king. Then the princess had another idea. She took some gold and jewels and made a crown for herself. When the dragon saw this, he was amazed and asked if he could please have it. But the princess said, "No, you will give me a crown when you become king." And the little dragon promised that he would. After a while, the princess started to feel a little bit bored. So she took out her sewing kit and started making a dress for one of the maids. Then the dragon came up behind her and asked what he could do to help. The princess told him to go to the market and get her some flowers. So the dragon went to the market and bought the princess the most beautiful flowers he could find. As the years went by, the princess and the dragon became best friends. They played games together, went on adventures, and the princess even learned how to fly on the dragon's back. One day, the princess was flying on the dragon's back when she saw a huge bird circling above them. The bird swooped down and tried to grab the dragon by the tail, but the dragon was too quick and dodged the attack. "What was that?" asked the princess. "That was a griffin," said the dragon, "and it's my sworn enemy. Griffins hate dragons and will attack us at every opportunity." Just then, another griffin appeared, and this one tried to stab the dragon with its sharp beak. Again, the dragon was too quick and dodged the attack. But the princess knew that she had to do something to help her friend. So she grabbed a stone and threw it at the griffins. The griffins were angry and flew away, but not before the princess had hit one of them on the head. The dragon was so grateful to the princess for helping him that he promised to give her anything she wanted. But the princess didn't want anything. She was happy just to be friends with the dragon. From that day on, the princess and the dragon continued to live in their peaceful valley, safe from harm. They ruled wisely and fairly, and their people prospered. And that is the story of the princess who befriended a dragon instead of fighting him. She turned him into a friend. The end. Do you know any stories like this? Please share them below. And remember, a kind heart can turn an enemy into a friend.